Hi, and welcome to Emma's video blog. So today has been both a good day and a bad day. And in fact, it feels kind of like a good day, although various things went wrong and we're trying to make it a bad day. Like I go up and then I had to reconnect the internet thing because they'd updated Edgerome, which is the Wi-Fi thing at uni, and then that was all complicated, and then my antivirus kept trying to claim the update was a virus, so then I had to eventually I worked out how to turn that off, and then it started moaning, but then I went to download the update and then took my antivirus back on, and then I had internet, yay! And then I went to make breakfast, and then my coffee went weird, and the milk went all like lumpy, and I put it out, and it was just like some weird lumpy, it was weird. It didn't really smell particularly often, the milk, but I was like, I guess I probably shouldn't drink that. I don't even know why it did that. I only had the milk I had the milk less than I normally do. Okay, I had it 5 days or whatever because I went shopping last Wednesday when I normally go shopping on a Monday. But see, today's only Monday. Normally it lasts for a week and it's fine. And so I'm like, why has it gone off? And that sounds annoying. I haven't been able to have any tea today. Well, like cups of tea, not ETT. But yeah, so that was sad. And some other things went wrong, I think, as well. But yeah, like I said, some of it today's been alright. What have I done? Well, I've written an essay, which took me a while, but I've finally got that done. I've been working on my dissertation a little bit, although I've not got too much of that done, but I've got a meeting about that tomorrow. Well, during lunch, I've now started watching Game of Thrones, finally. Because I know, like, everyone watches it, so I know, like, half the spoilers for it anyway. But it kind of makes it more interesting going, like, I know that character clearly is going to live for a while, because I kept hearing people moan about them. I'm like, their days are numbered as that character. I'm like, yeah, I know, they're not going to last very long. So, yeah, so knowing kind of what happens doesn't seem to be spoiling it too much. Although not keen on it at the moment, but apparently it gets quite a bit better after this point. But yeah, what's I mentioned? Well, this evening went down to the bar to watch University Challenge because Peterhouse is on University Challenge. So we had a big watching of it in the bar because it was I think about the first episode that's been on in term time, so it was packed in there. It was quite a good atmosphere and stuff. Like, it was all clapping along and stuff, and it's a really exciting episode. Like, if you haven't seen the episode yet and you want to avoid spoilers, then stop listening for a minute. But yeah, so Peterhouse won the match. It was very close because we were behind and then we went ahead and the other team almost caught up and it was pretty much down to the last question and we won. So yeah, so that was a quarter-final match, and it's all it seems to be quite complicated, this stuff. But yeah, but they're doing like good anyway. I mean, it's quite funny reading all the reactions on Twitter about what people say about them. Like, I'm like, some of these are quite true, some of these are quite amusing. I'm like, the other of these, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not right. That's cool. But yeah, what else have I been up to? Oh, that's about it for day. I don't think it was wrong because like everything hurts. Like, because the weekend we did a few bits of sport and stuff. Well, so on Friday night I went to badminton practice. That was alright. Yeah, I ended up screaming quite a lot, particularly in one match. I got like too into it, and I was like, shh, like we might get kicked out. I'm like, I'll try not to scream, but then I just like stop for a minute to calm me down. Because if you don't know, like when I play badminton or most sports, really, I scream when I do it wrong. It's not like a fear or anything. It's kind of like, oh no, I've gone wrong. And then people generally look at me weirdly when I start screaming and making loud noises or swearing or whatever in the middle of a match. So yeah. But then that, I think I kind of hurt my hip a little bit. And then we had football on Saturday. That was quite an exciting match because it was the quarterfinals of a tournament. So we were a bit short. Well, we had about the same amount of players as the other team. I think we had about 8. Yeah, I think we had 8 for first half and 9 for second half, something like that. It was about those kind of numbers. So like, in the first half, we went 2-0 down within about the first 5 minutes, and I made some pretty bad mistakes in that first half. Like I don't think those 2 goals were my fault directly, but like I could have made quite a few because I made quite a few mess ups. Like at one point I got confused by the lines, and I thought the ball had gone out at a point and it hadn't. And then what else did I do? I made a few. Oh, they said that my throw in wasn't correct. Like I thought I'd like a bit of a head, but probably I didn't throw it over my head. I probably threw it kind of on the side. I don't even know. And there's some other things I did wrong as well. But then the second half was a lot better. Like one of the players who's like really good managed to get there for the second half, and that's like really when the game changed because they were 2-0 down after the first half, and then we won 7-2 altogether. Which, and I think I definitely played better in that second half. I was happy enough with how I played in that half. And so it's exciting, and we got through to the semi-finals. Not sure quite when the semi-finals are, but yeah. And then after that, like, I think my feet stood on a few times. I think I stood on my own foot at one point. That was another mistake I made. I could have stood on my own foot and missed a ball and then fell over. I was like, oh. But yeah, like, cause I've got a massive bruise on my foot now. Cause, and then I like sort of like slight cut on one of my toes once. But then I got stood on more and more injured again yesterday. Because we're doing, I think, like a rugby development day. It was kind of like a sort of training thing for. It was like 2 hours, but like unfortunately it clashed with lacrosse, so I can miss lacrosse. Well, I was gonna go, but then I was already muddy and stuff like that. Point I was like, no, I'll stay at the rugby thing because we was learning to do tackling and stuff, so we did quite a lot of tackling practice, which is good. I said now my shoulders really hurt and my neck, like all for like muscles, and my hips gonna hurt and like bruises like on my thighs, bruises. I got this big bruise on my foot, but I think that was partly from football as well. But I think I also got stood on that rugby. And but yeah, see, it was really good. And yeah, I seem to have been talking for quite a while, so I shall stop talking. But anyhow, there you go. That's a brief update of what I've been up to.